Okay, so if you're having the EVGA error overall there, looks like that came about for the July 30th update for Battlefield 6, like a mini background update. People that have the EVGA X1 Precision program, which is this program down here, if they have it for some reason, since it hasn't been updated in any kind of recent time frame, it's causing people errors in general, where they can't access Battlefield 6. It shuts it down due to the anti-cheat function there. I use it because I still have an EVGA card. That's the only reason I use this. That's it. And also because Afterburner, which is MSI Afterburner, and GPU Tweak 3, they don't have reliable activation of the third fan. Because you see you got 1, 2, 3, third fan activation. So right now it's activated. So it's good. So we're fine. So that's good there. But the problem is that if it's zeroed out and it's not working overall, you usually need this program to push it through, because it doesn't always go through on Afterburner and GPU Tweak, which Afterburner is like right here, and then GPU Tweaks down here, this one right there, GPU Tweak 3. So I have activated the program here, so that way I get the third fan activated. And then my actual fan curve is in MSI Afterburner, so I'll open that up. So I'm just going to push it. So fan curve activated right here, and then I'm going to load BF6. And you'll see what should happen with the error popping up. And there it is right there. That is the error right here. EA Anti-Cheat has detected incompatible driver. Please update to disable program files, EVGA kernel driver x64.sys and restart. Okay? So, that's the error. So what I've gone through is I figured out how to do it. So I was looking at a previous forum, and it was for a different sys file that got detected by Battlefield 6 last year with the anti-cheat system, and it's the same situation. So if we go to what it says, which would be, actually, let me just do this. C, so it said C, programs, program files, x86, EVGA kernel, and it's this one right here. I think it is x64 right there. So the problem that it detects it, it's out of date and it causes issues. So the way to get past that is you have to disable it in the registry. Let me make sure I have my file here. So I'm going to share this information at the bottom, but basically what it is that in order to do your fan activation, if you have issues and it's not turning on, you're going to have to run X1 Precision more than likely. If it works, great, perfect. You can just uninstall it, boom, bam, you're good. But if you have issues like me, I've got a RTX 3080, and that fan doesn't always switch on, and it causes problems, then I'm going to have to keep the program because I don't want to have to install it every single time. So what happens is when you look at the sensor here, let me take a look. Right now it works. But an easy way to check this out is if you start your if you start like Afterburner and it has like a sensor like HW info or anything else, and you go down here where it has a third sensor right here for fan, and it shows nothing or 0, then you have to go ahead and engage X1. If it does, then you don't have to worry about this yet. So anyway, we're going to go in 2 separate locations. Most of the time, this one is already disabled, but you can always check it. It's mainly this first one. So you want to go to this point in your regedit, just copy and paste it. And then right now you can see that it has, let's see, change the value of start from 2 to 4. Right now it says 3. So basically, as I understand it, any number besides 4 is activated because I started the program recently. So I need to switch that to a 4. This will fully disable the kernel in the background while also maintaining your activation of your fan. From what I can tell, this only works like once, I think, unless your fan stays on the next reboot. So we have to. Okay, this one's also 4. Perfect, because this is ControlSet 1, ControlSet regular. So after this, I'm gonna have to reboot my computer. I'm gonna check to make sure that this section is still on. If it is, great. If not, then I gotta do it again. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Okay, we are back. I have rebooted my computer. So now I'm not going to open X1 because as soon as you open X1, it re-engages the kernel, and you don't want to do that. So at this point here, go into whatever program that you have that you may want to edit for your fan curve if you have one. I use Afterburner, but you can also use GPU Tweak, no problem, same thing. It's going to start the sensor for this. Okay, and then I'm going to go scrolling all the way down. So, ta-da! So it still shows that it's fully activated right now. So I've got my fan speed set. I put it at 100% because, you know, whatever. Yeah, so that's good. I'm going to run the fan curve. There we go. And then we're also going to take a peek at Regedit, so that way we make sure that the settings stayed. Like I said, I did not engage the X1 program, so we should have both of these forward. Yeah, so both of them are 4. That means it's disabled. So now we're going to run the game. I'm going to speed it up. We're going to run the game for maybe like a few minutes overall. And if we don't have any crashes with the error, then we're good. So that shows you how that operates then. So let's go and start up the game. Okay, so as you can see there, there is no errors. We're good. So, perfectly fine, no problems, set. So, to recap overall, so that way we're on the same page there. If you have that error, 2 things. So, first off, figure out if your fan is tied to that program and it won't start on its own. If it does start on its own, uninstall X1 Precision. Get it out of there. Especially if you don't have an EVGA card, you don't need it anymore because everything else is updated beyond that for the program. So if you do need it, like me, you need that third fan activated, go ahead and keep it, but check it whenever you start your computer. See if the fan is on. You know, if it is on, great. Or you can even look at it. You can even look at it inside your PC case. Is it spinning? Is it working? Great. If not, then activate your X1 Precision when you start your computer, or while your computer is actually on, whichever. Go ahead and set your fan speed that you want for the third fan. Okay, close it, and then go to your Registry Editor and go ahead and make sure that your sys file is disabled in both sections. Reboot your computer, and then do not start the X1 program for any duration that you plan to play Battlefield 6 for yourself. And then you should be good to go. And that's it. As soon as you start that program, though, it just doesn't like it in the anti-cheat system. It hates it. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So you just have to check. You just got to check your fan. If it's not spinning and you want to play Battlefield 6, you're gonna have to start X1, and you're gonna have to disable the kernel. So anyway, hope that helped. Maybe. Bye.